Hey everybody, it's Mr. Lexon once again with a little tutorial on how to sign into n2y.com. First, what you have to do is type in N, the number 2, the letter Y .com. All right, that's letter N, the number 2, the letter Y.com. That's it. Then you come to this screen here. You have a cartoon caption of a classroom here with kids and teachers and paraeducators and whatnot. Then once you get here, you go to this pancake or hamburger, however you want to call it, the 3 lines here on the top right-hand corner. Click on that. All right. And then on the left side here, it says sign in. Click sign in. And then you have 2 options. You want to choose a student to sign in because that will have all the assignments for your child or student to work on, okay? So click on student because you're not the teacher. Click on student. And then you have your username and password. All right, so I have actually changed them again because I was using the school email as their username. And I have come across that some of the kids have a really hard time trying to type in the entire email. So I went ahead and changed it. So it's going to be basically their last name, their initial of their first name, and their grade. Okay, so for example, I went ahead and I'm going to choose Mr. Garcia. All right, and he's our student. So I'm going to go ahead and type in his last name, Garcia, and then his first initial is I for Isaac, and his grade level is 12. All right, and that could be whatever. I'll also send those out to y'all as far as their password, username, and passwords go. And then basically, their password is the same password as it is to sign into their Google Chromebook or into their Gmail or how to access the Google Chrome from school or for school, which is basically their birth date and their initials. Let's make sure I get this right. Hopefully I get it right. Oh, good, it worked. All right, and as you can see, it has his first and last name and the picture. It's still downloading. Sometimes it takes a while, depending upon how fast your internet is. And then we have a series of programs that your student or child can access, okay? Generally, we work on this orange snowflake, and that basically takes you to the assignments for today. So we have a money activity here, which is basically about what's in your wallet. We have some cooking activities here. It has some lessons on recipes and things. We also have an activity here all on time. We also have a job activity. We also have stories and whatnot, and also questions. And the thing that's kind of cool about these activities, you click one, goes right into it, and it's talking about giving back, and you use the arrow keys to turn the page, and you can read about the words to learn. Okay, and you can read about all the things that are happening there. And if you need it to get it bigger, you can click on this multi-arrow thing, and you can slide it down, and you see that plus sign? You can make it big like that. And if you need to move it, you can move it with these arrow keys here. Okay. Or if you know how to grab and drag the document by using your mouse or your computer, iPad, or your pad. But it's easier with a mouse. You can just click on your right, hold it down, and then drag it around. Or if you don't have that, you could use your mouse pad, click the left hand corner, hold that down, and then use the pad with your other hand, your left hand, to drag it around like that so you can read it as you go. Now, once you're done reading it, you can click the globe back here, click home. After you go home, it goes back to the home page. And then, like, the one with the question is basically all the book. It's going to be the questions about what you just read or what your child just read. And it would say Isla and her friends are blank at this holiday. And you could actually have it read to you if you click it.
Friends are back this holiday.
Sorry, Isola is her name, not Isla. Sorry. But it's nice too that it reads.
Friends are back this holiday.
It reads to the student as well. And then once they're done answering the questions, they click there and then they find the right word that goes into the box. And you can just double, or you can just, and the answer is really giving. You can, and it will ding at you if you get it right. If you got it wrong, it won't, it will have that boing sound and that tell your student that it's wrong. But if you, and you can drag it, you could double click it. All right, and then that's how it works. Now, once you're done with, then once you're done with this page, you go on to the next, click the next arrow, and answer the key there. Once you're finished with all the questions, you hit the word, you go back, not the go, but you go back to the n2y, and you click home. Now, usually it will tell you this if everything's not done. If everything's not done, you can go back to work and finish it off. And if, let's say, you had an emergency, you had to go to a doctor's appointment or whatever, and you want to stop, this will actually save the work that you started. And then when you come back to it, it will continue. And so you can click I am done, and I am done will actually save your work, which is kind of cool. I like that a lot. All right. Other than that, you got this activity for unique. Now, if you click back to this little globe here, you can go back to the home page with all the activities. All right. Now, there's L3 skills. It's another thing I want to show you guys. You click on L3 skills, ask the captain for help. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Captain's note, please add activities for this player. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to add activities. So once you click here, you will have different games to play that your student can play, but I need to add activities. Apparently, I haven't done that yet, so I need to do that for my students. And then News to You is another program they can click on. And it talks about the current event, and this time is about this meteor shower that's happening, the Geminid. And then there's also other games that they can play. So there's Build a Word, which is a lot like Hangman. Helicopter Joey is about popping balloons. The memory game is just like what it says, a memory game. You have tic-tac-toe and a word search, and they can play that game as well. And there's other current events too, like the Santa Tracker, the National Christmas Tree, the new host of Jeopardy, dog show, and Thanksgiving Day football games. So there's lots of things here that you can do, and as well as today's weather, if you want your child to go back to doing that. We usually do that every morning, but they click on that and basically comes up, and then it will have that crazy sound music that goes along with that, and then they can pick their day of the week. After they pick the day of the week, they go into the month of the year and so forth, but I don't need to go through all that. So once they're done with this, they can always go back to that little globe up there, and it goes back to the thing here. So what I'll do also is load some games here for L3 skills. Hopefully I'll get that done today. If not, well, I hope it will be sooner than later. That being said, I hope everyone's doing well, and that's pretty much how you sign in to n2y. Okay, and I'll make sure you guys will get all the usernames and passwords. Take care, everybody, and stay safe.